how's it going? I want to say thank you to everyone for subscribing to the channel. We finally hit the 3,000 mark. That is so awesome, and I just want to thank all of you guys for supporting the channel and subscribing and watching all of our videos. So in honor of our 3,000 subscribers, I want to show you guys how to draw Godzilla Earth fighting GHIDORAH the Planet Eater. So to start off with this, we're going to begin with Godzilla Earth. So to start off with him, you want to begin with his eye. So starting right here, I'm just going to make a line that's just going to go down and then over like this, kind of like a check mark. Then right here, I'm just going to make a little curved line like this for the eye. Then right up here, I'm just going to continue this curve and bring it right to here. Now, starting right here, I'm just going to draw a little line that's just going to go out a little bit, and then it's just going to curve down for the nose. And then you want to draw a line down, and then I'm just going to kind of make some different zigzag size shapes for the teeth. His teeth are just kind of all connected right to his jaw. So I'm just going to make some of these zigzag kind of shaped teeth right there. Then starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of goes down, and then I'm just going to make the same kind of zigzag shaped teeth right in here. Make some longer, make some smaller. And then I'm going to draw this line down, and I'm just going to make a couple points down here, and then I'm just going to kind of curve this around into the jaw. Then, starting right here, I'm going to just draw a line that's just going to kind of curve back like this, and it's just going to come right down here for the neck. Now, coming back up here to the mouth, I'm just going to draw a little line that's just going to kind of curve down here to show where the other side of the mouth is. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a little line that's just going to kind of curve down just to show where the other side of the neck is. And then right here, I'm just going to leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves down and then back in like this for his chest. Then, starting right here, I'm just going to draw a little line that's just going to kind of curve down like this. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a little line that's just going to curve out, and then I'm just going to put another bump right here for his arm. And then, starting here, you just want to draw a line that goes up, and I'm going to curve this in and bring it back for one of his claws. Then right here, I'm just going to draw another one that kind of curves back and down. Then starting here, I'm going to draw a little claw that goes down and comes back. And then right here, I'm just going to draw one more that goes down. It's going to kind of curve around for the hand. Then starting right here, you just want to make a line that's just going to curve down. And then I'm just going to kind of curve it back up to form the rest of the arm. Now, starting right here, I'm going to make a line that just kind of curves down for one of the shoulders. Then I'm going to make another line that just kind of goes down, and then it's going to come back here for the other arm. Then right here, you just kind of curve in for the top of the shoulder. And then you make another curved line here. And then right here, just curve a line down for the forearm. Then starting right here, I'm just going to draw a line that just kind of curves down and then comes back for one of the claws. Then a line right here that does the same thing for another claw. and then one more right here, and then just kind of curve it back for the hand. Okay, now before I go any farther, we want to add some of the GHIDORAH Planet Eaters in here. So, I'm going to draw some of their faces just so we kind of have a little spot for some of them to go. And that way we can kind of figure out where their bodies are going to be, because they're going to be kind of wrapped around him. So I'm going to draw one right here so that's looking right at him. So I'm going to start the eyes. So I'm going to make a circle right here. And then I'm just going to make two smaller circles like this. They kind of have like 6 eyes. Then right behind that first eye, I'm just going to make 2 little kind of spikes. And then I'm just going to make a line that's just going to kind of curve down. And then it's going to curve back up like this. And then right here, you just want to draw a line that's going to curve down. And I'm going to put some just kind of zigzag, kind of sharp teeth on it. Make them different sizes, and then I'm going to curve it back here. Then right here, I'm just going to draw a line that's going to curve down. And then I'm going to put some more kind of pointy, zigzag, sharp teeth on here. And then I'm just going to kind of curve this down and just kind of put a few little zigzags on here. And then just kind of bring this right up to about here. Then, starting here, I'm going to just draw 2 big pointy lines right behind it for some of the spikes on his head. And then right here, I'm just going to draw a long curved line for the tongue coming out. And then I'm just going to draw a little curved line with some little spikes kind of behind it just to show that we can see both sides of the mouth. Now that's good for the head right there. And then we want to kind of make the body. Now, I'm going to make the body kind of curve back to here. So, I'm just going to draw, and I'm going to speed this part up in just a minute. I'm just going to make some of these kind of little 3-pronged kind of crowns right there. And I'm just going to kind of fill these up right in here. I'm going to kind of make these go down a little bit so it shows that they're kind of curving. And I'm just going to kind of continue these right around here. So you can see I just start here, and then I just put 3 of these kind of little spikes in there. And you can kind of make them however you want to. You just have to kind of put them in the right spots just so you can get them to make the body move. So I'm going to kind of fill these in right here. I'm going to bring these right down to here. And I'm going to fast forward this real quick. Okay, now that I have this nice curve in here, I'm going to start bringing these back a little bit, and I'm going to start making them a lot smaller so that it looks like these are kind of moving back farther away. And then I'm just going to stop them right there. That way it kind of looks like the body is kind of twisting around. Okay, so now I want to make another one of the heads right up here. So I'm just going to start right here, and I'm going to make 1 eye, 2, and 3. You want to make 2 little spikes on top of the head. And then I'm just going to make a line that's going to go up. It's going to go down. It's going to curve up here. And then you just want to make these kind of sharp, jagged zigzag lines for the mouth. And this is going to curve into here. And then starting here for the jaw, just kind of curve down. Put some more of these little spike zigzag lines, and then kind of do the same thing and curve it up here for the jaw. Then once again, you're just going to draw a tongue in here, a little curvy line, and then make that other line behind it for the other part of the teeth. Then you're just going to want to make some pointy kind of lines for the spikes on him. And then same thing, we're going to start making these crowns, or these little kind of crown shapes. So I'm just going to start here and just kind of put 3 of them. And I always start right inside this first little point. And they just kind of curve them however you want to. And that will just kind of help make the body kind of twist and turn around. I'm going to kind of make this body come back down here a little bit. So I'm going to fast forward this part real quick and just kind of add some more of these little crowns. Okay, so we got them kind of twisting and turning, almost making like a little figure 8 shape right there. Now I want to put one more in here, and I want to kind of put this one right down here, like it's kind of coming up from the bottom to bite them. So I'm going to draw the eyes right here, and I'm going to make the big one, medium, and then a small one, kind of like a little snowman shape. And I'm going to draw the 2 spikes above the head. And then I'm just going to draw the line kind of down, and we're going to put the sharp teeth on it, kind of curve up in here for the jaw, and then make the little line down, little sharp zigzags, and then just kind of curve it up for the jaw. Then this one I'm just going to make the tongue kind of stick out a little bit. And then I'm just going to put the big horns on it. And then this one, I'm just going to kind of start adding these little crown shapes all around here. And I'm going to make these kind of go back. They're going to kind of curve back a little bit. I'm going to have them kind of run behind this other one. And then I'm just going to kind of curve them back here. And we'll kind of end it right there. Okay, so now that we have the Ghidorahs in there, now we need to finish off our Godzilla, and then we'll finish off these guys' bodies. So, I'm just going to start with his legs. So right here, I'm just going to draw lines, just going to kind of curve out like this. And another one's going to curve out and then in. And then I'm going to draw a little line, just going to curve down, come back for one of his claws. One right here that just kind of curves down and up. Little line, and then one that kind of curves down and up back here. And then a small one right here. Then I'm just going to draw a line, it's just going to curve up. And then a big one right there that curves. Then right here, I'm going to draw another line that just kind of goes down. And then we're not going to see much of this leg right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start the foot down here. So I'm just going to draw a little line, it's just going to curve down and come back. And then one more right behind it. And that's about all we're going to do for the foot right there. Now, starting right here, I'm going to kind of add his tail. So we're going to make the tail kind of like it's going back behind him. So I'm just going to draw a line right here. It's just going to curve to here. And then I'm just going to kind of have it run right into this Ghidorah. And then I'm just going to kind of curve it up to the hand. And then just kind of bring it back here. And then we're just going to curve it back down. All the way towards the body like this. Now we want to start adding some of his spikes on here. He's got really, really big spikes. So you just want to kind of add some different kind of pointy lines. You want to make it look like Ghidorah is in front of the spikes, so you want to draw the spikes behind him. And I'm just going to kind of put some of these spikes around here. We don't have room for a ton of them. He's got a few kind of spikes on top of his head. They're more just kind of big, pointy, kind of shark fin lines. And then I'm going to put a few spikes on his tail. Nothing super big, just kind of keep them small. Let them get a little bit smaller as they go down. And then one of the last things I want to do is I want to kind of finish this Ghidorah off. So I'm just going to put a few of these little crown shapes make them real small and just kind of have them go back here, like they're kind of moving back around, just like this. So there's our basic shape of the Godzilla Earth versus Ghidorah the Planet Eater. Now I want to add in all the details, and I'm going to move through this a lot faster. So if you guys need to slow down, just kind of hit that pause button, and that way you guys can catch up. So I'm just going to make like some extra little curved lines on here. There's a lot of lines on here. Kind of make extra little curved lines kind of going around the body. Just kind of lots of little twisting lines all over the place. I'm going to add them kind of around the jaw, on the teeth and everything. There's really no right or wrong way you can do the line work on this one. Just kind of put in lots of lines. He looks like he's kind of twisted, almost like he's made of like roots and everything. So I'm just going to put some of these little broken lines kind of all around here. I'm making them kind of follow the shape of the arms and everything. I'm just kind of put little curved lines all over the place. So like on here I've got these nice curves, so I'm just going to kind of follow some of these curves here. And add some extra little kind of twisting lines around here. Do the same thing on the hands. Just kind of add lots of different little lines all over the place. Kind of same thing on his chest. I'm just going to make a nice line kind of going down his body. And then I'm just going to kind of curve some of these lines right around him. And just kind of curve this all over the place. Kind of put some down here as well. And then I'm going to make like a little curved line right here for like his knee. And then kind of add some extra little curved lines around here. Put some extra little claws on his toes. Then on his tail, going to kind of make some of these nice big kind of curved lines everywhere, just kind of show that the tail's round. Put some more on here, put some claws on his toes. I'm going to add some extra little lines all around, just kind of making these broken lines go up and down. Just kind of add some little texture and detail. And then just kind of put some extra lines on his scales as well. They're pretty spiky looking. Add some extra little lines here. Now, there's not a whole lot of extra detail on Ghidorah the Planet Eater. You can add some extra little lines by the mouth and kind of on the head and everything. But really, we're just going to kind of have to fill in a lot of this with shading and everything. So you can add some extra little lines to make the teeth look like they're a little bit longer in some spots. But there you go. There's your drawing of Godzilla Earth versus Ghidorah the Planet Eater. I know that was a long video, and thank you guys for watching. Once again, thank you to all the 3,000 subscribers out there, and please help us keep growing. It's been a lot of fun doing all these different drawings, and I want to keep doing this for a long time. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.